Hello, my name is Mary Hillis, and my topic today is on page 146, number 3. It addresses the changes in differences between men and women in the past 40 to 50 years. I'm covering since the 70s, pretty much. I will cover these changes in sports, in the business world, and in home life. My first source that I found is called The Gender Revolution, Uneven Installed by Paula England. This article addresses the one-sided phenomenon that has taken place due to the women's rights movement. Basically, women have been pushed to take places in a men's world, in a sense, and men have not been pushed to or encouraged to take the places in the home that the women used to fill. So we end up with a lopsided society, in a sense, of a lot of women, or a lot of families having dual income and relying on that dual income. So there's no one at the home taking care of domestic things, and one could argue that this has seen some negative effects on the recent generations. My second source includes two graphs from actually two separate sources. My first graph reflects the number of female and male college athletes now and in the 70s. So as you see, women have steadily increased in sports. Big jump there. However, my second graph shows the amount of coverage that newscasters give to women's sports. And as you can see here, definitely not as much as men's sports get. It's actually only 1.6% of the entire thing for main news coverage, which I find interesting and kind of surprising because not only are we in what seems like a very advanced society when it comes to viewing women and women in sports. Also, there's not a deficit in the want, in the viewers' want to watch women's sports. It's very popular. Another thing that I found interesting from these sources is that colleges allocate most of their funds to men's sports as well. My last source is called The World Split Open by R. Rosen. And this is written by a history teacher, so it details the journey of the women's rights revolution, in a sense. And it kind of brings the reader in emotionally, makes it very personal for the reader. I've enjoyed reading what I have of it. Her main idea of this book is to debunk the myths that were generated by the media during the women's rights movement, and to also point out some of the little-known facts, like the CIA paid women to actually go out and put down the women's rights movement. But despite all of that, here we are today, and we've come a long way. So in conclusion, these three sources paint a full picture, the marked difference of gender roles in today's society and culture in general. And like with most things, negatives come right along with the positives. So while it's great that women have rights and all, it's not great that it's been such a one-sided thing. So that it's actually affected the men in pretty much no way when it comes to them filling in where the women were. To me, it seems like the lines between genders have become actually more blurred when it comes to these topics. So that's all that I have for today. I will continue researching and see if I can find anything more to support my opinions. Thank you.